Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Chat Kid, coming back with another fire video for you guys. And today, I am going to be doing Sonic.exe, the original one. Now, I should probably give you a warning. This is garbage. Like, this is just straight trash. Clichés galore, you know. They basically invented all the clichés, so it's basically the first one of its kind. But, yeah. This story was made by, you know, I probably needn't say, but JC the hyena, who is, you know, in prison. So, yeah. Let's just get right on with the pasta. Let's go. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I don't think I want to play after the experience I had. It started at a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic the Leash. I liked how you get to explore the towns in it, until I noticed out of my peripheral vision that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing inside the mailbox was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside. I looked at the note first and realised it was from my dear friend Kyle, let's just call him that, whom I haven't heard from in 2 weeks. I know that just because I recognised his handwriting. Though it was weird how it looked. It looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and did in a hurry. This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I have to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late, and I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me, and if you don't destroy the CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc and you destroy him, but do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's just what he wants. Just destroy it, please. Parentheses. Kyle. Well, that was certainly weird. Even though Kyle is my best friend, I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. I didn't do what he asked me. I think that's just a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that. Anyway, I looked at the disc and it looked like any regular Sun computer CDR disc, except it had black marker written on it, Sonic.exe, and it was from much unlike Kyle's handwriting. Meaning like it must have gone in from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. And it's got Sonic on the front of on the big writing on the CD. I was actually excited and wanted to play it since I'm a big Sonic fan. I went into my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game, and I was like, awesome! Because like I said earlier, I like the classics, just like me. The first thing I noticed that was out of place was when I pressed start. There was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different, something that I now consider horrifying before going to black. I remember what the image looked like in that split second before the game cut to black. The sky had darkened, the title emblem was rusted and ruined, the Sega 1991 was now instead Sega 666, and the water turned red, like blood, except it looked hyper-realistic. Oh no! But the freakiest thing was that in the split second frame was Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with two oh wow. I have yet to put this on loop. Very unprofessional by me. Embarrassing moment. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding with two glowing red dots staring right at me! And his smile had stretched wider up to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed about that image when I saw it, though I figured it was just a glitch and forgot about it. After it cut to black, it said that for about 10 seconds or so. And then another weird thing happened. The saved and H file was Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up. I was like, what the fuck? What's this doing in the first Sonic game? Anyway, then I did something off. The background was dark, the dark cloudy sky, the bad dark stardust speedway level from Sonic CD. And there were only 3 save files. The music that was creepy cabins of winter music was from Earthbound. Only it had been extended and seemed to be in reverse. And the image for the save file where you can see a preview of the level is on just red static for 3 characters. For files. What freaked me out was more about the character select. It would show Tails, Knuckles, and myself surprise. Dr. Robotnik! Now I was sure there was something was up. I mean, how could he play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? That's when I realized it wasn't a glitchy game. It was a hacked game. Oh no! Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was really creepy, but as a smart gamer, I wasn't scared. Or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was a hacked game and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, shaking off the creeped feeling, I picked file 1 and chose Tails, and when I selected and got started, the game froze for 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded like an awful lot like that Kefka guy from Final Fantasy before going to black. The title screen stayed black for 10 seconds or so, and then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shades are now different shades of red, and the text showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded in, and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in the Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. The music was different though, it sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Anyway, I started playing and Tails started running like you would in the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that just Tails was running along the level. There was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. And that's when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones very slowly as I kept going. I suddenly saw something and started to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground, bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I had him move along, and he kept that worried look on his face. As he kept moving, I saw more dead animals, and Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried to see as the music lowers as he moved past more dead animals. I was trying to see how they all died. It looked like somebody killed them in a rather gruesome ways. His squirrel was hanged onto a tree with what appears to be his head hanging out. A bunny had all of his limbs torn off, and the dog had his eyes gouged and the throat slit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw this massacre. And apparently so did Tails. After a few seconds, there were no more animals, and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue. After a minute or so past, the music started. Tails running up a hill, and then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why. Sonic was there on the other side of the screen, with his back against Tails with his eyes closed. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered. That was that Sonic wasn't responding to him, if not acting like he was totally oblivious of Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard to make him move, so this had to be a cutscene. Oh, the most horrifying part of all games. Cutscenes! Suddenly, I began to have a growing feeling of dread as Tails walked close to that voice is going to kill me. To get his attention, I felt that Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. I felt faint static grow louder as Tails was but inches away from Sonic and stopped and stuck his head to touch him. That foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger, and I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic as the static grew louder. Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic's eyes open like they were black with those glowing red dots, just like that title image, though there wasn't a smile. What happened when the screen turned black this time was off. It stayed black for about 7 seconds, then the white text appeared forming a message saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" No, thank you, Sonic. This time it was an Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Oh no! I need to burp. Oh, not me. So I pressed down on the arrow key and as hard as I could to make him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy theme when you met Shadow at the Ark as Robotnik from SA2. What the hell? Was playing as I made Tails trek through the desolate forest, trying to help him escape from wherever he was trying to run from. Suddenly I heard that creepy laugh again. That awful Kefka laugh. Right after 10 seconds passed as I helped Tails run through the forest, and then I started to see flashes of Sonic popping everywhere from the screen, again with those black and red eyes. The music changed to suspenseful drowning jingles. I see Sonic and Tails slowly getting up and flying! Sonic was running, he was actually flying! The flying pose in his sprite was making very similar to Metal Sonic's flying poses with the CCD. It said it was just Sonic and had black and red eyes again, only this time he had the most deranged grin on his face. He looked as if though he was going to enjoy the top, and he was giving the poor little fox as he gained up on him. Suddenly when Tails tripped, another cutscene.